Today we're gonna show you 6 advanced tips for Arli so you can be a pro Arli player. That includes the instant dash, the skill 2 hidden cleanse effect, as well as the instant passive proc, the ghost umbrella, and last but not the least, the animation cancel auto attack, as well as team fight combos. Let's get started. Yo guys, how's everyone doing? This is your guy Assassin Dave and welcome to Arli's advanced tutorial. We're gonna cover quite a bit of ground today, so get your notepad out and share this video with your friend. Make sure to subscribe so your friend can learn Arli together with you or learn how to combo with Arli. The first thing is the instant dash, which refers to Arli's skill 2. Check this out. If I double tap the skill 2, Arli actually won't teleport instantly. The reason for that is there's a 0.2 second frame lock with your skill 2 once you first activate it. Now on top of the fact, if you break this down frame by frame, when I use my skill 2, there's 0.8 second lock on your ultimate, as well as 0.5 second lock on your auto attack. There's quite a bit of lock, basically. The only thing that's not locked is your skill 1 when you activate your skill 2, and this will come in very handy in a little bit. But with that being said, how do you instantly dash? All you have to do is triple click your skill 2. Watch this. You see, because of 0.2 seconds, the extra auto attack actually is enough for you to teleport instantly. Check this out one more time. See, all I have to do is tap my skill 2 3 times. Now remember what I said earlier regarding your skill 1 not being locked when you use skill 2? This can actually be really useful to extend the range. Now, to prove to you that I'm extending my range, check this out, right? If I use skill 2 right here, I won't touch this Nakaruru because it's out of my skill 2 range. So let's say if enemy team has like Kongming who's using the ultimate on your teammates right there, you can instantly use skill 2 and skill 1 to extend the blocking range to save your teammate. This is extremely helpful, so make sure you practice quite a bit. Now let's come to the second tip, which is skill 2 hidden cleanse effect. Do you know that Arli skill 2 not only block projectiles, but also cleanse stuff on the ground, such as Fang's ultimate, even Da Qiao's skill 1 and 3, and Fuzi's skill 1, if you time it correctly. So it's really OP, so try to make sure you clean a lot of stuff if it exists on the ground. Now, with that being said, we're gonna demonstrate quite a bit of skills to you. Block to skill 3. Look at that. All right, here's an extra tip, guys. Make sure to use skill 2 when you have Frenzy active, okay? Because Frenzy actually have a 30% magic lifesteal. You can see the description right here. If you don't know, skill 2 does magic damage. So when there's a lot of targets around you, when you're in a chaotic team fight, there are a lot of minions, there are a lot of heroes around you, what you can do right here is activate Frenzy and then use skill 2 and see how much HP I'm getting, right? Like it's actually just, this is only 2 targets, but if there are more targets, you're gonna get a lot of HP back. On top of the fact that this thing also skills, right? Like your skill 2 skills with more damage. So if I have a lot of items on this character, I'm gonna be like doing a lot of damage and while getting a lot of lifesteal back, which is really good for insane like outplays. Now the next tip is called instant passive proc. What does it mean? Actually for Arli, a lot of people you know that if I do this and I call back my skills, I'll get 2 stacks of passive, right? Every time I use a skill, I get a stack of passive. But did you know that if I use my skill and I don't do anything, when the umbrella comes back to me, look, like I don't dash back, I still get a stack of passive. So with that being said, what you can do is dash in lane, right? And wait until this almost ran out, you auto attack, and now your umbrella is coming back to you. You get another stack of auto attack, and you can just do 2 auto attack back to back, and then both of those auto attacks are gonna be enhanced. This way, you're gonna instantly proc your like passive. Enemy team doesn't even know how. They're like, how does Arli get like, you know, 2 enhanced auto attacks? And that's how it works. Okay, the next tip is called Ghost Umbrella. This is very important because it ties to the combos in the very end. When you play Arli, a lot of times in a team fight, people don't know what to do. What combo should I start off of? What you want to do in a team fight actually is use the Ghost Umbrella. Basically, as the name suggests, the made-up name suggests, you want to be ghosty with your ultimate. So how it works, let's say this is not a Nakaruru, this is an enemy frontline, right? So what you want to do is throw the umbrella, you know, towards the back, the enemy backline, you know, chase, and just when the enemy marksman run into that umbrella location, you jump in and you start auto-attacking the enemy marksman. Now, with Ghost Umbrella, there's an additional tip to that, which is you always want to throw your skills in a triangular location, okay? Like, basically, you can see right now, me and my umbrella and the enemy target are triangular. This allows you to dodge skills. Let's say enemy team has Angela and they try to throw skill at you. You already use your skill 2 already to block a lot of skills, and now Angela is using ultimate. If you're doing this and you're gonna jump right in front of Angela, you're still gonna get killed by the ultimate. What you can do is if you throw the skills in a triangular shape, now all of a sudden you can dodge skills a lot better, and it makes you more effective in the battlefield, right? Another tip with the Arli's ultimate is the double push technique. What does that mean, right? Let's say I'm standing next to this dummy. If I push the target right here, you can see like I'm pushing a certain amount of distance, but I can actually push the target for the double the distance. If you push somebody like at the tip of your ultimate, check this out. You see how far Nakuru got pushed? It literally got pushed to the edge of my screen. Basically, if you just push somebody towards the tip of your ultimate's range, you can actually push double the range, which is quite insane. This is really, really good when somebody's chasing. You want to position and time it where like they're in this distance and then you push. This way you get yourself more distance to get away. The next tip is very important. This is like the core of Arli, I would say. It's called animation canceling, all right? It sounds really simple because a lot of MOBA have animation canceling. A lot of you guys probably are familiar with it. But for everybody who want to learn Arli, you want to master animation canceling, right? This is really related to how fast your finger can move. It practices your finger speed. So how does it work, right? Normal people's skill 1 auto attack combo works like this, right? They do a skill 1, they do an auto attack. And that's a normal 1A, 1A, right? Skill 1, auto attack, skill 1, auto attack. But check this out, right? If I auto attack and immediately use skill 1, auto attack and do a skill 1, come back and auto attack again, it's actually faster than the previous skill 1 auto attack, skill 1 auto attack, because there's so much delay, right? There's so much animation like during those casts. In Arli, you can actually cancel the animation, your auto attack animation with your skill 1, and then cancel your skill 1 animation with your auto attack. They work both ways. It's faster than the previous one. You do more damage, and it's just more effective. And this works for every single skill. So you really want to practice animation canceling. Last but not least is the team fight combos. Okay? Again, we talked about the Ghost Umbrella earlier. But team fight combos, what does it mean? Is really the essence of which skill should you start first. A lot of Arli players like to start with skill 1, and once they go in, like the enemy team are running away, all of a sudden you don't know what to do because your umbrella is not there. So basically what you want to do is, if you have Sun Chaser, you know you don't have to, but let's just say in a team fight, you want to go in, just walk around, start with the auto attack, immediately do the skill 3, auto attack skill 3, and then you can use skill 2 to reposition, and then do your auto attack one more time, and then do the rest of your combos. Basically, you always want to start off with your ultimate, but remember the animation canceling. So do an auto attack first, and then do your umbrella, right? This way you can do a lot more damage really quickly and reposition. Now, once you have Sun Chaser, you can always use Sun Chaser first to extend the range, right? Look how far I can auto attack now. Auto attack, use skill 3 auto attack, skill 3 auto attack, and then I can use skill 2 to instantly reposition, or use skill 1 to instantly reposition. But a lot of times, if you jump onto the enemy battlefield, you want to use skill 2 to start blocking people and instantly double dash, right? With that being said, the best way to demonstrate Arli is in a game. Let's get started. All right, here comes the Grandmaster Arli gameplay. Make sure to subscribe as a thank you. Here's a whale flying across the screen. Okay, it didn't fly across the screen, but thank you anyways for subscribing. Starting off, gonna buy our boots and then come to lane. This game, we're gonna go against Lady Sun right here. And Ming, so a lot of burst damage. If I can time my skill 2, I can potentially dodge, but it's really difficult, right? So what I would do is probably Frenzy to trade and skill 2 to dodge a skill 1, skill 2 combo from Lady Sun. That's probably the only way to do it. All right, they're in that bush right now. And then, okay. Frenzy. Yeah, I can't trade. They're just hitting me. Wow. Yeah, Zhang Fei can only offer all attack, but early game, like, early game Lady Sun, like, if you didn't watch the tier list, by the way, the tier list is just such a good video to, give you a little bit idea. Dodge that. Ay. With Ming all attack and then Lady Sun all attack, I'm basically effectively trading 1v2, huh? Early game is gonna be really difficult for us, but that's fine. I want to buy this boots right here. I'm gonna buy armor boots, boots of fortitude. It's important that we do that this game. Gonna jump back. I don't want to get targeted by the jungler. Ooh. Okay, get out. Wow. Wow, they have 4 people here. Wow, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure, guys. We can't really fight that. This game, early game, is effectively gone. You know, despite the Luna coming to gank, it's effectively gone. Nice. Yeah, I'm not really interested in fighting them because they're, you know, I have a feeling their mage is always gonna be here. Yeah. One, two. Okay. Do some damage. Some damage. Nice. Nice. We did a really good combo on them. Wang Zhaojun's still in that bush. Our Diao-Chan's still just as useless. Nothing changed on that. Alright, let's jump back. Not fighting them any further. Okay. Jesus, you're so good! Wow. Yeah, there's a reason why mid lane lost to this Mexican Zhao Pincers Frost, huh? Okay, back out. I wanna get a cannon. Aye. Lost trade on that. Yeah, mid lane keep on losing. He's 0-4 now, so...
There's an unknown code causing pain in my core. Is this what they call emotion?
Okay, can we do anything here? Do some damage here? Zhao Jun's here, there's no reason to fight him anymore. Let's leave. Alright, I'm gonna follow Zhang Fei, follow our support to roam together. Get some vision. Maybe we can do some serious damage here. Let's see. Starting off, you always want to use your ultimate to engage. Their Ying is teleporting bottom lane. Let's see here. Nice. Got him. Follow up with a skill 1 damage. Zhang Fei should be fine. He's tanky. Okay. Make sure I do umbrella. Okay, got it. Don't want to teleport there. Let's just go bottom lane. Okay, got it. Nice. We got bottom tower. We got mid tower. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, actually. Might have to change. Oh, Ying is here.
Skill not ready.
Got it. Okay.
Initiating emotional transmission.
Some damage. Back out. We just want to poke him a little bit more. And I want to change our setting here, control, to the lowest HP. Because I was doing Aaron just now, so... My HP setting was the closest target. I forgot to change. Alright, got a Shadow Reaper, nice. He just constantly, like, come in with a poke or two. Okay. There we go, do some damage. And we're good. We're backing out. Bottom lane does have a wave. Mid lane's wave is coming in. Maybe we'll try to pretend to pressure bottom. And then go for mid after, right?
Ultimate not ready yet.
Alright, block.
Surprise!
That's too much tower damage. Alright, now we can do it. That's too much tower damage. That I'm not interested in taking. Okay. We might be able to end this actually right here, right now. Nice. Wait, we have an access to their backline. Oi! Not like that! Oh! We have an access to their backline. Not in their base! Not in the fountain. This game would demonstrate quite a bit of like farming technique, right? Use auto attack plus 1A, 1A. This way you got instant proc of your passive. And then it's a lot faster, a lot fluid. Skill animation canceling, as well as the Ghost Umbrella, which is your position your ultimate in a triangular area, as well as position your ultimate a little bit further towards your backline, right? So a lot of fundamental techniques with Arli. Mostly for Arli is, I would say this character just needs farm, right? If you have a lot of help in lane, or your team is winning, it's gonna be really helpful. Luckily this game I do have a Zhang Fei, you know, kudos to him for helping out in lane. Because usually when I play solo queue, in a Grandmaster rank, I don't really get a lot of support in my lane, and then, which makes my lane pretty difficult. That's why I like to play jungle a lot. But when you play jungle a lot, if your lane's losing, it's hard as well. We did 42% tower damage, 22% team total gold, so we're farming pretty well. MVP goes to our jungle, Luna, who I think well deserved it, right? Luna played really well. It's just our mid lane was really giving her a hard time, right? Like the out rotation from Princess Frost was not helping out it's not doing our team any favors in the early game. But anywho, that's gonna be a easy dub to our favor. Just have to play careful and then get your farm. When you find the opportunity to go to the back line, either Zhao Jun, either their Clash lane, who's really squishy, the Charlotte in this game, or sometimes, especially their Lady Swin, right? Find an opportunity to it, you just go for it. That's why the Ghost Umbrella, how you position your ultimate, you gotta look at the bigger scope, zoom yourself out of the game and see where the enemy teams are and then position your ultimate that way. A lot of its mentality is hard to elaborate in the middle of the game, but you just have to practice and play a lot more. I would say Arli's tier S for a reason in Honor of Kings. Is such a fun character. If you enjoyed this tutorial, guys, make sure to smash a like and share this video with your friend and subscribe for the whale. And I'll see you guys all next time, if there is a next time. Bye for now.